Good morning, Braziere, from Vegas. I'm currently very unhappy with this man to my right.
No, you can't be unhappy yet.
I am unhappy with you.
So
You told us we needed to be in Vegas by the 4th of July.
I thought
4th of January.
And the 5th were the media days. But it's now the 5th, right?
Yes.
Because we couldn't make it for the 4th because of the issues and
Yes.
over trying to get here. Anyway, so we've got our passes, and she said, we're not allowed in today because it's exhibitors only. And I said, can I try anyway? And she said, sure, they'll just turn you away. So we're going to go and try and get in.
The point was, it doesn't start till the 6th, so there is no point in us trying to get here for the 4th. Right, let's go and try and wangle our way in.
It really makes me wonder.
Hey, so we found this really quiet area. Look at the size of this ramp. But this isn't just the whole room. If you look up, they have tracks in all the ceilings here.
Oh.
And so they can change the walls as necessary. So this entire thing, including over there, all the way over here, they have all these fake walls. It's very surreal being in here right now, in the middle of the West Gate in Vegas. Look, not even that. The whole thing. Wait, look at this. The whole thing opens up. Look.
We're gonna get kicked out.
But it's the same thing. All the walls. These walls move as well. What's behind there? Oh God, I'm sorry. Natalie's laughing at me because I get so turned on by the weirdest things.
So I can confirm we've walked through the entire of Westgate, it feels like.
We have.
They are not set up.
No.
I can't actually believe we're just randomly walking through here. No one has stopped us.
No one's here. We're going around, but I have turned my badge the other way, so it looks like I've got a contractor badge.
Oh.
Because green is for content creators.
Oh.
And red is for contractors.
That's smart. I'm going to do this thing. Okay, anyway. Well, there's some security guards now, right? Fine. So the point of today's story is we're going to hopefully try and find some cool travel or RV related stuff for you. Yeah? Lawrence probably won't. Lawrence is going to find random things.
That's Natalie's
And I'm
plan.
probably going to find a lot of animal stuff. But either way, we'll bring you the latest and greatest of 2025. Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Pebble. I don't really know anything about this. Lawrence is going to know more. People are staring at me now, but I think it's something like the first electric RV, self-parking. I don't know. Here it is.
We are in the actual Pebble. Now this is a fully electric. This is like the Tesla of RVs. Finally, they're bringing the RV world up to quality standards. Now I will say this is expensive, depending on who you are, but for the size of it, it's about the same price as an Airstream. So 109,000, I think she said.
Yep.
They're taking pre-orders and they ship this spring, so you're going to see these everywhere in campgrounds. Now, I hadn't seen this, but they have a projector set up, so this is cool. So it's not a huge rig, right? This is about the size of a small Airstream. Everything is electric, you can steer it, it has its own motor on the front, you can do all of that stuff. There's a lot of things I can't remember. This has been in production. Well, they've been planning this for like 2 years. I'm part of the Discord group. Jason from RV Miles actually did a really cool tour on this, so you can go and see that. He goes into all the details. This is obviously like a Murphy bed here. I don't know how configurable this is when you build it, but the shower's nice. Look at this.
It's fancy. I like just off the top of your head.
Just off the top of my head, guys, the GVWR is £6,800. It's got 45 kilowatt hours, so you can camp for up to 7 days. We can camp for way longer than that. We're good at this. Let's drive to ours. Magic Park is required. This is one of the major things I want to come and see.
All right.
Because we are going to see these in RV parks as RVers all the time now. And I think they're targeting the Airstream
crowd. For sure.
Yeah, this isn't a full-time rig, but this is an Airstream weekender rig. And I think we're going to see these a lot more. And I'm jealous because I want one and I want to try one. So Pebble, if you're watching, I'd be happy to test one out for you for the weekend. This is the best thing I have ever seen.
The world's first transparent and true wireless 4K OLED TV.
That is spectacular. Can we get one?
No.
Alright, we finally found some stuff and we found a few things that's interesting. Pebble so far has been the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's obviously, do you know the thing that annoyed me about that? It's obviously a used unit. Like they've been to so many shows, so I think it was a bit like when you go to the RV show and you've had 1,000 people walking through a rig, and it wasn't quite as spectacular. It wasn't, I don't know. It was still quality, but it was really cool. So that was fun. We are now we have access to the creator space, which is why
no space.
There's no space.
No
There's
space
a lot
in
of
the
people
creator
here,
space.
but there is a lot of stuff. So this is a space just for like creators and things, which is quite nice. A place to come and sit down and stuff if there were enough seats. So that's kind of cool. And now we're in. I will tell you, this place is so huge. Like we are used to like the RV shows, where it's like a couple of buildings. They are big and it takes a long time. This is over like 5 different casinos and convention centres. We're on number 3 right now. We're about to walk into number 3, which is the main exhibits. And we've been here 3 days already. So anyway, all right, we just wanted to check in. We're having a quick break right now, charging up some stuff, and then we're going to go into the main conference and see what we can find you.
Lawrence literally just waved at a robotic arm.
It was waving at me. Someone waves at you now, that you wave back, unless they're waving to someone behind you.
We survived. No, wait, I think we were in this area. Hold on. Yeah. We survived the gaming section though, without buying anything.
We did.
Yeah, yes. And now we're on the hunt for the EcoFlow something or other and Bluetti. Yes?
Yes.
3110 something. Vatra. This is just battery banks for vans.
Well, no, not just for vans. You can use it for your home. So you have like the little one. So this is like the biggest one they do, I think.
Okay.
And it's basically an electronic generator.
Right.
So instead of a generator, it's just a big battery. So that does have something on top, but then you can buy expansion batteries, so you can use it for a house.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this would be cool for our van. If you didn't want a 480 amp hour battery like we've got, you could get one of these, and it's called kind of like an indoor generator, but it's just a lithium generator. Think about it like that. So, yeah, these are in competition with like Bluetti and stuff like that.
Ooh, this is a brand we haven't heard of.
No.
Runhood,
and they do the same thing as the big battery packs, but like I was saying for EcoFlow and like Bluetti and stuff, it's basically that. But you can join all of their systems together, so you could have a whole house system that'll run your whole house rather than just an RV.
Okay, this is the last day that we're going in. We're in a very strange section now that's just like toothbrushes and stuff. I did see a dishwasher, Loris, that was it said 5 sec, but I don't know if that means it was 5 seconds.
5 seconds super dishwasher.
But it was small, it was a very small dishwasher. And we found an RV toilet that is like the future, like it just sucks it all into a bag.
Well, I mean, it's actually very simple but effective. But we only spoke to the assistant of the CEO because the CEO wasn't there. So
yes.
He did give us the card for the CEO because we'd love to try it out. Now the cool thing is that we have a composting toilet in the van right now, and it's American made, and that's a big selling point. But it's over $1,000 for that. This is less than 500, I think.
Yeah, so that's cool. So hopefully we'll get some more information on that.
Waterless.
Yes.
That's the cool thing, and it's basically like a bag, and your stuff goes in the bag and it seals it automatically, drops it into the pouch. So simple. I'd love to try it.
Lawrence,
Not in the middle of a showroom floor, obviously.
Oh, no, God, no.
That would be weird.
But I've just seen something that I think Lawrence is going to go and test now because he's not feeling very well. Weird that. Jerry's fault, apparently.
Look, Jerry is a bad influence. He doesn't drink, so I drank his half. And we went to an open bar, and so I'm just not feeling great today,
Okay, so the turtle was a prototype that it's going to be used in oceans, maybe lakes and rivers, but in oceans to detect oil spills and other catastrophic events. But it's a prototype.
Natalie's just reading it off. Basically, it's got a whole bunch of sensors and cameras and stuff. So you put it where you don't want humans to go. So if there's, there's a few questions I had that they couldn't answer because it was a prototype. Like one I didn't ask was what temperature can it go in. So if there's any volcanic activity, you don't want people in the water, but also the oil stuff. But then you're looking at the depth, like how deep can it go? If it can only go 20 feet, then it's pointless, right? I'm
sure they're working on it. I don't even know what other stuff.
I think it's an amazing idea, but they're obviously working on the tech, so it has different sensors. So I'm guessing it's testing water quality and cameras and temperature. So that's really it.
It's very cool. It's not relevant to RVing at all, but it's really cool. And you should know about it.
Beelined it from across the floor. She's like, "Wow, what's that turtle thing?" It's like, "It's a prototype. It's a prototype. It's a prototype." But it got us in the booth, and that's really what they got it there for.
Hello, guys. We're going to interrupt this important CES. I don't actually know if we're going to put this in CES video at all, but we haven't done a van update for about 3 or 4 days, and that's because it just got from worse to even more slightly worse. So we took it to the Sun Auto Centre. I think that's where we last left them.
Can't remember. Like that.
Our friends came, picked us up, and housed us for the weekend, which was lovely. Monday morning, Sun Auto phoned us and said, we can't get the van on the lift. I was like, brilliant. He was like, so there's only a couple of places that do that. Gave us some numbers. I phoned around everywhere. Found this other little garage who were really, really helpful. United Transmissions. And they're like, don't worry, we don't need a lift. We'll just jack it up and we'll do it on our lot. And I was like, really? Okay, wow. And they even gave us like prices for used transmissions, and they found an even cheaper torque converter. I was like, happy days. This is brilliant. Like, I'm so happy. So that was what, Tuesday? So Tuesday, our good friend Jerry took us down to Sun Auto and drove us over to United Transmission. And what day is it today? Thursday. This morning they phoned to say, actually, Ford transmissions are in such a way that it does need to go on a lift. We can't do it.
But they did ask a place down the road who also does transmissions. Well, they drove it down there to test it, and they can't fit it on there because it's a long wheelbase, high rooftop, so they can't fit it on their lift either. So now we run out of time. We have to start heading down to the United Rally in Tucson. We do have breakdown, so worst case scenario is we break down, we get it towed to a Ford place, and then we pay extortionate amount of money for it to happen there.
If they can even get the part.
If they can get the
This
part.
is my biggest concern, we're trying to get home and they're saying that these talks are on back order or whatever. What are we going to do if they can't get it, It's just terrifying. So, I don't know, we're kind of pissed off right now, excuse my French, but that's put a bit of a downer on it. But the CES show is fun, it is. We have been having a laugh with our friends as well, so that's kind of cool. And, I don't know, I guess we'll update you tomorrow.
When we know what we're doing. We're just winging it. All right, before we close out and go home, we were here the other day. This is one of the best things we've seen at the show relative to RV and travel. This is a smart mailbox. Now, we have an issue at home because we're only part-timers and we have to get someone to go in and check on our mail. We don't want to pay for a mail service because you don't want to pay for the whole year. I don't want a different address. I want it in our address. So we just pay friends to go round and get our mail. However, this is a smart mailbox. So it connects to the USPS, what do they call it? Informed delivery, which we sign up for. So we know what mail we're getting. And then you can see it in here. There's a camera in there. It sends you alerts. It has an app. The other cool thing that I really like, which it works, right?
It does.
Okay, it auto detects stuff, so you can see your mail and you can say, nope, that's crap, I want to unsubscribe. And they will automatically reach out to that company and unsubscribe you from their mailing list. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it right. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you got it. That's really all the point.
So this is fantastic. The other thing is the box is really secure. It has a lock on here so you can lock it. The mailman chucks the mail in. It's in there, it's all locked, it's all safe. You can see on your phone what you have, and then you can decide whether you want someone to come and pick it up or not. So for us, if we're going away for a month or two, okay, so here's one reason why I really like this. On our way here, we went through tolls, which were pay by toll.
Yeah, pay by plate.
yeah, you know what I mean, because we didn't have the right transponder, and so now we have to get friends to go over and check that out, because last time we did this, we had a $1.35 toll that ended up being about $75 because the person who was checking our mail didn't actually check that one thing, so we had 4 months of fines. So this would solve that. Anyway, I think we're done, Natalie.
Oh yes. Hello.
So we're gonna close it out here. I hope you enjoyed this. This really is a nerd fest, but I think anyone would enjoy it. Natalie's insisted in coming here every day, which I did not expect. I thought she'd do one day and then be like, no, I'm not doing this. But she's been here every day. There's just so many random stuff. We couldn't cover it all. There's something here with AI lighting. That's just a gimmick. I'm so fed up with seeing AI. Everything is AI. This is actual AI.
Real AI
No, this is
on this.
this is real AI, but there's some stuff that just is not. Anyway, all right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit the thanks button, because Natalie loves it when you do that. And if you would like to become a Braziere and support a couple of tits, Natalie and myself, you can hit the join button. All right, we will see you next week.